So my name's Louise Davies. I'm 39. I've got 2 little boys and I play hockey. I actually got back into hockey in my 20s because my hubby played hockey and it was kind of, you know, join in sort of thing. So I started back to hockey, if you like, in my 20s, and yeah, been going since then really. Like a lot of people last year with coronavirus, I struggled with the situation, and so to me anxiety was quite difficult to manage last year. So after a few ideas that were rumbling with some of the other ladies when we started the This Girl Can campaign, I was quite happy to try and I put my hand up and said I'd put something out there about sort of mental health and anxiety, so that's what I did. So for me, the anxiety kind of spiraled a little bit out of, so from COVID it was all about the germs, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to, and then it got bigger and bigger. It was any kind of germ, anything, so it became quite difficult to get out. And I suppose hockey came at a time, when was it, sort of September, October, when I was starting to feel a little bit more in control, but was still really not very in control. But it gave me a purpose, and I suppose a lot of people lost purpose as well because of jobs being lost and stuff like that. So for me, hockey was something I did almost like to gear myself up to going back to work. I felt like if I could get out on a hockey pitch when there was almost less pressure on me, I could probably manage to get to work. So my husband did play, and then he decided to step back because he wanted to spend the weekends with the kids, and obviously it can take up, whereas being around the kids a lot more, it was great for me to have more time away at the weekend. So for me, it gave me a bit more of a community to be involved with outside the family unit. So as much as I love my kids, it was nice to see grown-ups on a Saturday and talk something other than school runs and homework and stuff. So yeah. It's almost, I suppose it can be a double-edged sword, like you can feel pressure to get back into that team environment, but for me, having played hockey for a long time, that team, showing up for the team has always been quite important. So actually, I suppose that helped me get out, because I almost, like, it wasn't for me, it was for others as well, to like make up the numbers sometimes. So actually that was a really good way of kind of like, you know, it's not just for you, it's for the team to get out and like do what you can do. So yeah, that helped. Take your time. Everyone deals with stuff in their own way and at their own time. But talk to people, because I knew I was struggling from the word go. I spoke to my captain, and I mentioned to the club captain I was struggling, and they were really good. So I would often be late, as I said in my poem, I would be late because I would struggle to get out of the house on time. But I would often text, and there was no pressure, or it all kind of like, I'd feel bad, but they were just like, oh, don't worry, it's fine, and they just let me slot in. So although I think they knew I was struggling, probably I think they've become more aware, because, you know, but yeah, I just say speak to people and they'll be far more understanding than you probably would have anticipated, because I was like, oh, I don't know, but it's because you have to open yourself up, and that's quite scary, but there's a lot of really lovely people out there who just want to help you, so just speak to someone and hopefully you can get back on the pitch.